It's officially 2025, and Theo and I say Happy New Year. I'm going into this year feeling very optimistic. I have lots of plans for product releases, content creation, and more. A few weeks ago, I invested in a sublimation printer, so in this video, I'm going to be making one of my very first product launches of 2025. Or more so, experimenting, because new projects means lots of trial and error. One of my biggest goals for 2025 is to release new products. So the very first product that I'm going to be releasing this year are mousepads. And you just saw me print the Little Bee sublimation paper. And I also have my blank mousepads. So I'm going to be making this in this video, and then hopefully I will release these probably this weekend, if not next weekend, depending on how this goes. I usually find that it's a little bit easier, I don't know if you can see it, if I lay the image down and then lay the mouse pad on top. And I feel like that kind of helps me get it even how I want it. And I've already received some wonderful feedback. I posted a TikTok video kind of announcing that I was going to be releasing mouse pads, and so many nice comments and people saying they really like the little bees. So I'm hoping they do well. I have plans to release a bunch of other designs, so I'm super excited to play with this further and experiment more. I also bought some other sublimation items that I will definitely show you. And then I also restocked on some of my favorite heat resistant tape. This is the, I'm not even sure what brand this is. I do have these linked in my Amazon storefront. If you click on that link and you go to, I think I titled it Sublimation, I do have this heat transfer tape linked in there. And I do receive a small commission if you order anything off of my storefront, but it does not cost you anything extra. So it helps me out if there's anything that you want to try or that you want to buy that I show. Definitely check out my Amazon storefront. But yes, I am just waiting for my heat press to heat up. I'm heating it to 400 degrees, and then I will press these mouse pads for about 40 seconds. I'm really hoping that this color profile looks good because I really want to release these probably this weekend or next weekend, depending on how this works out. I've never really planned launch days. I usually just upload products when I have them ready, but something that I really want to try for the new year is actually having launch days. So kind of getting people excited for new products, and then hopefully that will help with my sales for 2025. But definitely go follow me on Instagram because that's where I'll announce all of my product releases and more like behind the scenes and all of that. If you are printing with sublimation, I highly recommend protecting your heat press from the ink using like a butcher paper or some kind of heat resistant paper. So that way, whenever you press it, the ink does not get all over your heat press. So I noticed on these mouse pads that the color does not print super accurate to my illustration on screen. This one printed slightly more yellow. This one actually used the rigid setting, and then this one that's a little more of like a bluish color is with the textile setting. And here's why you want to use some type of paper underneath the mouse pad, is because once it's pressed, the ink actually bleeds through. So you want to protect your heat press. I do think both of the mouse pads look good, but I want to try to get it even closer to my actual illustration, which has kind of a cream background, but the bees and the flowers are brighter. So I'm going to do some adjusting and keep playing around with it. I've already printed so many mouse pads and I messed up this one pretty bad. The image shifted when I was heat pressing, but I don't know if you can tell on camera. These ones are slightly more of like a bluish gray tint, and these ones have more of like an orange yellow tint. So they definitely don't look bad, but they're not quite exactly what I want. And I learned that I probably won't get it exactly because the black like padding on the actual mouse pad bleeds through the polyester fabric, which slightly changes the color. So I don't know if I'll be able to get it exactly. I do kind of mention it towards the end or like later in this video that I do want to try and order some mouse pads that are more of a white, like stark white polyester fabric, which I have not been able to find any online. So if anyone has any recommendations, definitely let me know. But like I said, I don't think these ones look bad. So if I'm unable to find a stark white mouse pad, I will probably release the one on the right side because that one's a little more bright. Unfortunately, one of the huge negative things about trying a new project or craft is you can end up wasting a ton of product trying to get it right, testing out different colors, a lot of trial and error. I remember when I first started making stickers, I wasted so much sticker paper, especially when I was learning how to make sticker sheets. Oh my gosh, I wasted like stacks, and I hate doing that because it is so wasteful. But I think with these, some of them are a little bit worse than others. Probably what I'll do is put these on my shop marked down, or I'll just give them away. One of the two options, because we are our own worst critics, and someone else may see these and think they look great, but as the one making them, we can be pretty harsh on our own products and a little bit of a perfectionist. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to get the colors more accurate. Now that I'm looking at these, I actually think I like this one the best. And of course, as I was making these, Theo. So yeah, so far I have a ton of mess ups, but I definitely think I'm leaning towards the textile print setting and then maybe just brightening it up a little bit. And I think that will look pretty good. So now that I'm looking at this more, I think the problem may also be the actual mouse pad. Looking at it, this is not a like stark white. It kind of has a grayish blue tone to the actual mouse pad, and I think that might be what my problem is. So maybe I just need to try and order some better mouse pads, and maybe that would fix the problem. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. When I hold up a white piece of printer paper next to it, you can really tell that it has this bluish undertone. And like I mentioned previously, I think it's also because the mouse pad has that black backing. So I got a few other things to go with my sublimation journey. These are actually sublimation glass cans. I do not have a heat like tumbler press yet, but I definitely want to order one. I went ahead and ordered these because I really want to try making some cute sublimation glasses. So let's see how these look. Okay, so they're actually a little bit frosted. I guess that's so you can actually see the sublimation image, and the lid is nice and secure. These are the PYD Life sublimation can glass. This is a 6-pack. I also got, which these did not work out very nicely, are coasters. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. These are not very good quality at all, so I will not be using these ones, but I will definitely get some other ones that are hopefully a lot better. But yeah, these ones do not look very nice, and this was actually vacuum sealed, and a lot of them got bent or just damaged on the corners and all of the edges, and they're just really flimsy, not very good quality. So I did get these, but will not be using them. Some blank sublimation mugs. I will definitely be purchasing a heat tumbler press very soon, so that way I can try out these mugs and the canned glasses that I'm very excited for. I'll have to draw up some cute designs with these, but what brand? I'm not even sure what brand these were. These are the Taglong, something like that. Tanglong, I have no idea. But it's a whole set, and there's quite a bit in here. I am very excited. Like I said, I will order some different mouse pads. I want to find some that are more white and that will hopefully take the color better than these. They do look really cute, but I want to try some that are more white and see how the color takes on those. So this is later in the day, but I wanted to include it in this video. So something else I'm doing for this year is redesigning all of my sticker sheets. And even though it's not a new product, it feels new, so I'm changing them up. But for example, here's my old Easter sticker sheet versus the new design. So I added some little illustrations in the background, this pink border on the top and bottom, and then I also added my social media handles at the bottom as well. And I will probably show more of this in next weekend's video and how I actually make the sticker sheets. But I'm really happy with how the redesign looks. So I'm doing this to all of my sticker sheets. So we have the strawberry, I added a couple illustrations, and then the bird sticker sheet, which I just think is so cute. I'm very happy with how all of my little bird illustrations turned out. And this is how it looks actually made into a sticker sheet with matte sticker paper. So I just think it's really cute. And then with it side by side with the old design, I think the pink border really helps make it pop. And then all those little extra details in the background. And then I added the 3 extra birds, the blue bird, the blue, yellow, and green bird, and then the black one with the red and white belly. And that just makes it so you're actually getting more stickers for the price. So yes, let me know what you think about the redesigns. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me play around with the sublimation printer, making mouse pads, and showing you guys a couple things I got for future sublimation projects. If you watched my previous video, I definitely had a rough 2024. It was not the best for my small business, but I'm feeling optimistic for 2025 and all of the new projects that I have planned. The mouse pads, the other sublimation products. I want to maybe release some more enamel pens, some new apparel. We'll see what this year has in store, but yes, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.